Thank you guys for joining me in another video as I get to show you guys what I ended up doing to fix my rear end on my Chevy Impala from RedCat. The shell's a little too long for the chassis, so the rear end's a little offset. So if you check out the car, you can actually see that the gas tank is up against the trunk pan. So you're going to have to remove that gas tank. I used a Dremel and completely cut it off of the frame and slid everything back. I used these custom link mounts from Skunk's Hobbies. I set the rear end where it needed it to be and installed those link mounts permanently onto the chassis with some screws. Also did the same for the inner links, but I just screwed them onto the side of the chassis instead of getting more link mounts. Here it is, all complete. I re-glued the gas tank, reinstalled the trunk pan. I've noticed from my experience, I would recommend to have the trunk pan and the gas tank closer towards the rear end, because in my case, it made the car too bottom heavy, and I actually had to remove 2 plates from the trunk pan to make the car hop again. But I also added a socket servo due to me having issues from it hopping beforehand, if you've seen the previous video.
What it do, my nigga? Caught up in the twist, won't lose it all for a bitch. Got one shot so I won't miss. When I reminisce, when I ain't have a...
I took a different route when I installed a dual servo kit by having both servos connected onto the same belt crank. Doing this, I will have more power towards the front end. So what I did is I have my mix settings set up to where if I hit either joystick, it will raise both servos up at the same time. Regardless, no matter which switch I hit, neither one will go into bind of each other. They work correctly with each other. Here's the final results of the car hopping using one of my sets of custom shocks that I have made. But then I decided to go and try some of Skunk's Hobbies hopping shocks. And let me just say, tremendous difference. From experimenting with the car, I have found out that raising the front end a little more will actually slow down the hopping reaction of the car, making it look a little more realistic. Alright y'all, so that makes it a wrap for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in and checking it out. Hope this may help someone out there in the future.
Now that the days ain't looking much darker, and all my ex-bitches still resemble Mrs. Parker. No, I ain't Bernie, but I am a Mac. I'll stack ass God, can he bring my homies back? Caught up in the twist, won't lose it all for a bitch. Got one shot so I won't miss. When I reminisce, when I ain't have a pot to piss, and a bitch ain't giving me shit. Finna make a list of all of the niggas that trip for life turned out like this. Had to take a risk, yeah, I had to hit a couple licks, but I did the game making me sick.